Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Welcome to the Gameweek 19 Stats Review, the first one of the year. A happy new year to all of you from us at the FPL Wire. Now, as you guys know, this video is normally a regular feature for our patrons and YouTube members, but since it is the first one for the year, we wanted to make it available for all our viewers so you can catch up on these numbers before the pod today. And there are also potentially some big decisions to be made, so we wanted to help you out. So let's get right into it. First up, let's have a look at some of the underachievers for game week 19. Son obviously missing the penalty. Salah 1.78, could have had more. Nkunku 0.70. Munoz obviously a big one, a very popular pick this week. Overachievers, Trent of course with the deflection. Boomer with just 0.07 xg. Rogers with 0.12. Apart from that, no real prolific fantasy names to really note. Look at the matches now in chronological order. Leicester, Man City, an even game in terms of XG, 1.3 each. Leicester were quite wasteful in this one. Looking at the goal threat now, attempts in the box, Leicester actually had more, and they also had more possession in this game. They also had more big chances. City were very wary of conceding from the counter-attack once it did go up. Didn't want to leave any space for Vardy to run in behind. Attempts in the box, Haaland had 6 this game, but just one of which was a big chance. 3 attempts on target. Vardy had 4, 2 of which were big chances. Very rare for him to squander both. Justin had 3 as well. Savio, the only other City player to have more than one shot in the box, also had a big chance. In terms of chance creation numbers, let's have a look. Nobody created more than 2. Haaland created a couple, which is interesting. De Bruyne just 1. It's not much in terms you see from Foden, also just 1 compared to a big chunk he had last game. So let's have a look at the goal threat numbers for Foden, what they were like. I'm not seeing anything more than 2 shots in the box. Nope. I don't think he even had 1. Not very good for owners there. But obviously a hold with the fixtures coming. I don't think Foden need to sell. Palace, Southampton, 2 xg for Palace, 0.94 for Southampton. So quite nice when you see the score marry up to the xg like that. Goal threat, 12 shots in the box for Palace, just 7 for Southampton, 4 for Palace, 1 for Southampton. So you'd have to say the Eagles did deserve to win that game. A look at the shots in the box. Munoz with 3, the most of any player in the game, 1 big chance. Dibbling with 2. Eze with 2 as well. Sarr with 2, also a big chance. Chance creation numbers now. Sarr with 4 chances created, 1 big chance created. So that's 2 big chance involvements. Should really have had a return. Mitchell's creativity was as usual good. 2 chances created, 1 big chance. Eze with just 1 chance created, which is quite low. Southampton really nothing to speak of. Everton, Forest. 0.89 xg for Everton, 1.48 for Forest. Forest continue to defy expectations and underlying numbers. But look at this. 7 shots in the box for Forest, out of which 5 were big chances. That's a very, very high ratio. While Everton created none and Forest, once again, conceded no big chances. Very impressive in defense. Although against Everton, you have to take that with a pinch of salt. Broya with 2 shots in the box. Same with Calvert-Lewin. Chris Wood with a couple as well. 1 big chance, 1 attempt on target. Taiwo, when he came on, had a big chance as well. Elanga, 1 shot, 1 big chance. Elanga's numbers have been decent the last few weeks. Chance creation numbers, yeah. Elanga, 3 chances created. Mikalenko with 3 as well. Offering some attacking threat there at 4.3. One to watch for the double. Nobody really else interesting over there. Fulham, Bournemouth, 2-2 with just an XG of 1.1 for Fulham, 1.98 for Bournemouth. So a draw probably deserved result. Fulham a bit lucky. 3 big chances for Bournemouth, just 1 for Fulham. They were ahead for shots in the box at 12 versus 8. Goal threat numbers. Evan Nilsson, Raul Jimenez, Wilson with 3 each. Raul and Evan Nilsson with the big chances. Semenyo also with a big chance, 2 shots on target. Chance creation numbers. 4 chances created for Cook, 3 for Iwobi, 3 for Anthony Robinson, who obviously played as a wing back again, so played very high up the pitch. Pereira, 2 chances created, which Jimenez converted one of them. Castagna with just one. Have a look at the big chances created. Semenyo created a big chance as well. So there's 2 big chance involvements for him for his 5 points. Spurs versus Wolves. 2.2 XG for Spurs. Just 0.72 for Wolves. And they scored 2 goals without Cunha getting anything. So just 4 shots inside the box for Wolves. 1 big chance. 10 shots in the box for Tottenham, out of which 5 were big chances. This is something too interesting now, with Wolves now facing up Chris Wood, who are also now going to be without Cunha. Cunha, I know he's not part of the defense, but for the general engine of that team, is going to be a big, big miss. Solanke, 3 shots in the box, no big chances. 2 headed goal attempts, none on target. Nouri with a shot in the box, but nobody else really. So problem, we can't find a talisman at Spurs. Chance creation numbers, Kulusevski 4 chances created, 2 big chances. Porro with a couple, Nouri with 3 as well. Attacking potential is always there with Nouri. Get West Ham Liverpool. 3.15 XG for Liverpool, just 0.36 for West Ham, who are now going to be without Bowen. 9 big chances is a lot. That's a lot of big chances. Again, a 50% ratio from 17 shots in the box. Just 5 shots for West Ham, 1 big chance. Attempts in the box. Salah with 7, 4 big chances. 4 big chances and he scored just 1 goal, I think. He had 2 assists here. 4 shots on target. Diaz, 4 shots in the box. Jota with 2 in just 35 minutes. Gakpo with a couple as well, both of which were big chances. In terms of distribution, Salah 4 chances created, 3 big chances created, so 7 big chance involvements for Salah out of the 9 that Liverpool created. Alexander-Arnold 3 chances created, 2 big chances created. Gakpo also with some good creative numbers, absolutely destroyed them. Villa-Brighton 2-2, 1.78 versus 1.13 XG. I think Villa had much better underlying numbers. I remember checking this at full time. Yep, 12 shots in the box for Villa, 3 big chances. 7 shots for Brighton, just a couple of big chances. Watkins with 6 shots in the box and 3 big chances. 3 shots on target, so could have had a much bigger haul over there. Bailey with 3 shots, most of which I think in the box were 3, outside 4 of them. Pedro with 2 shots in the box, 1 big chance, 1 attempt on target. Better underlying numbers than he's had in the few previous games. Nobody else really interesting over here. Watkins with 4 chances created as well. Pedro with 3. Pedro is definitely good value at 5.7. Underlying numbers are there. I think we just need to be a bit more patient with him. But Watkins is an interesting one to consider now, especially since Durant's ban might get extended. They are going to be without Rodgers, though, who's a bit part of the engine. Now we come to Ipswich Town, Chelsea. Catastrophic team selection from Maresca. I have to say he definitely underestimated Ipswich. 1.58 XG for the promoted side, 2 for Chelsea. But I remember Chelsea not having many big chances in this game watching this. Yep, no, Chelsea had 4 big chances. Ipswich had a couple. 13 shots in the box for Chelsea, 8 for Ipswich. Delap with the most shots, 4. Then you have Madueke, Broadhead, Fernandes, Felix. Palmer nowhere to be seen over there, and Kunku just with 1 as well. The attack completely suffers. So who did these big chances fall to? Madueke had a couple, Felix had 1, and Kunku had 1. Not much for Palmer, just 1 shot in the box, 4 shots. 1 attempt on target, and I think he hit the post also, if I remember, from a free kick, which could have been an Enzo assist. 5 chances created for Enzo, 1 big chance created, 4 for Palmer again. Enzo, for his price, not a bad option. You probably wouldn't buy now. Chelsea have slumped a little bit, but there's no reason to panic if you still own him. Well played to Ipswich. Man United, Newcastle. Sorry, just getting a call. 0.9 XG for Manchester United, 1.92 for Newcastle. Manchester United with 2 big chances, Newcastle with 4. Similar number of shots in the box, 7. So 4 big chances from 7 attempts for Newcastle in the box. 2 shots in the box for Isak and Joelinton each. Nobody else had more than 1. 2 big chances for Isak. I'm guessing one probably was... Gordon had 1 as well, which he should have scored. Tonali had 1. Didn't expect to see that. Look at chances created. Gordon again, 3 chances created, 1 big chance. Isak with a couple. Good numbers for both. Gordon's numbers continue to be impressive. Could really have had a haul here. Pun intended. Brentford, Arsenal, the last game. 0.32 XG for Brentford. Arsenal continue to keep it tight even without Rice. 1.91 XG for them. I'm interested in the Arsenal attackers in particular, but they only created 2 big chances. Brentford created none. At home, the most prolific side in the league. Arsenal's defense again shining. 3 shots in the box for Jesus, one of which was a big chance. 1 was on target. Boomo with 2 shots in the box. 1 on target which he scored from. Martinelli with 3. A lot of talk also for the youngster Anwar. I can't even say his name right, so I'm not going to try. But his numbers don't really show up. Good enabler on the right though. I like him. Ethan, let's just call him Ethan. Martinelli, 4 chances created, which is more than Jesus. Jesus' creativity numbers aren't there, so Martinelli offers you both routes to points, and playing on the left, I think he's a much better asset. So look at some team numbers. XG non-penalty for the last 6 matches. That doesn't look right. I think that, let me try to fix that. Let's have a look at the player numbers first. For the last 6 game weeks, Salah leads the way for shots in the box. 27 shots in the box for Salah, 17 for Watkins, 17 for Isak as well, 16 for Semenyo. Big chances, Isak 9, Salah 8, Madueke, Watkins. XG non-pen, Havertz's numbers continue to be quite good, surprisingly. Duran, Jackson's numbers have slumped, but still not too bad. XGI Bowen is a big miss. Jacob Murphy, look at that, in 5th at 3.54. Gordon's numbers are again quite decent in the top 10 for expected goal involvement overall. Sar 2.78. Team numbers, XG non-penny, now it's fine. Liverpool are on top. Then you have Newcastle, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Aston. Let's have a look at Forest. Again, Forest mid-table. That's how they've been all season, defying the expectations. But a bit better for big chances than they are for pure shot volume. Newcastle are climbing. In terms of defense, Arsenal absolutely elite, 2.5, which is half the next best of Liverpool. Wolves' numbers are good. They played against a 10-man Manchester United for a large period. Leicester, Tottenham, Southampton still look like the defenses to target, along with West Ham. Chelsea's numbers have slumped quite a bit as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, a reminder that this is a regular on our Patreon and YouTube members feed. So if you are interested, the sign up links are in the description. It's patreon.com/the FPL Wire, or you can sign up as a YouTube member. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you on the pod soon.